nice and unprofessional. Hello, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Plastodon. Alright, looks like everything's logging in just fine. Got one more mouthful of here. Protein chips. Alright, where's that video? On Facebook. There we go. Manage video. Get rid of that old chip dust. There, nice disgusting start. Hello. Alright. So, today, what are we doing today? Well, the title says some of it, doesn't it? Yeah. We're going to be checking out what Plastodon sent over, along with discussing a bit of comment or question I got regarding upward escape motion. So I figured, why not? Let's talk about it. Or was asked about, let's talk about it. And we'll see what else. I do want to start with practicing this creeping death thing again, because I haven't really done much with it. I gotta see if I can actually play. I've played the thing a few times throughout the week, but that's really it. And I'd like to have this lesson out this month. I swear, every month. It's just like cramming it all in, hoping I get it done. Lord Potato. It's Lord Potatin. Just in the other room. In the other room. Had to oil the fretboard. I'm using the wrong hand though. I'm going to oil my pick. Okay. So, yeah, let's start with a little practice. Wait for some people to get in. Hopefully we get some more people this week compared to last week. And then, yeah, we'll get into the requested video. So, here we go. Let's get that on. Maybe that'll help get some conversation building up. Wait a minute, I didn't move my windows. I can't see everything. Shame on me. Not fully set up. Watch now, yes, go there. Alright, so there's the Twitch window, good to go. Get the Kick window ready. And of course Facebook. There. I think, alright, now we're good to go. Boom. Volume seems a bit low. Odd. I don't know why it would. I can unplug the mic and plug it back in. Did that help at all? Well, hopefully that works. Nothing's changed on my end. It looks like it's registering fine. Mr. Taylor, Lord Potato, are you having any issues hearing things? Is it just me talking that's the problem, or is it the guitar playing as well? Is it everything? Don't know. Of course, I'm always the problem. And Eli is the solution. He'll never hear that. Anyway, let's get to it. That's nice. There, god damn it. I always want to play it in the classical position. Always feels much nicer. Andrea, thank you. Yeah, God, I have the worst practice routine with this right now. Once a week is terrible. I'm really hoping I can actually pull this off, pun intended, kind of. I'm taking advantage of it. That's my pun, goddammit. What threw me off, I lost my damn pace because I started thinking, like, should I change how I'm doing this part? Because I can get so much better vibrato on that note if I go down there like that. I don't know if that's what he's doing in the song. Well, the person who wants this wants to have it exactly like the song. Damn it. There we go. Up speed. Fuck. Ah. I gotta get it faster, though. Hello, Salvador. You made it. Come on, you motherfucker. Oh, that's rough. There we go. Come on, at least 210, right? I can do at least 210. Gotta get at least 210. There it is. Done. Good. God, it feels so fucking good to get this shit down. So obviously I should practice more because it's exhilarating. But the energy to do it. Shut up, potato. All right. So let's get into the requested video. And if there's any like feedback stuff you want to point out while we're going through this, Mr. Plastodon, please do so. Because I got it. I remember you said about 7 minutes 30 seconds in is when the interval thing. The interval thing starts. So it's at 7:25 right now. Here we go. Goodness. YouTube comment from Deaf World. I always read these things out loud because I'm on multiple platforms. Just watching the archive stuff too. Sometimes you don't see the chat. This is the first week back to 2-hour weekday shred practice. Uh-oh. Man, I can't believe I was able to have... Wait. Be able to have... ass make a breakthrough on sweep picking. What did you mean there? Able to have ass make a breakthrough on sweep picking. Well, good. Plastodon pulled off the lick too. Very good. Okay. So let's double check the volume on the video here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah.
That's a bit of a problem.
We'll do. You know what? You know what we'll do.
Okay, so before we get into this, Mr. Plastodon, if you could re-inform me. So this is just about finding intervals. Is that the whole video, or is it just part of the video? Well, half-ass make a breakthrough into sweep pick. Well, there you go. Well, that's good. The whole ass is coming up next. So I'm going to wait here for a moment for the bit more explanation on what's happening here. Hey, he's got the magnet. Look. Look. He's got Troy Grady's magnet right there. Look at that. Martin Miller. You know, somebody didn't like one of the latest clips I put out talking about the importance of working things up slowly to ensure accuracy, and that you don't want to go up too quickly too soon and screw things up. And somebody replied, Martin Miller disagrees with you. And I said, Martin Miller doesn't even know I exist. Well, here he is. We're watching Martin Miller. And he's still not going to know about me after this. Yes, indeed. Power level rising on the sweep picking. It's just this section of finding intervals, which is where I was confused. Okay. Finding intervals, I was confused. Alright, so yeah, just if you keep giving feedback throughout, that would be awesome. So see if we can clarify what is happening here. Oh, also, let me grab something real quick. Where the hell did I put this thing? Since I have gone back to finally editing, mildly editing, and putting things up on just editing the live stream shit and putting it up. Here, finally did it. Finally freaking did it. These live reactions videos are never done with the intent to tear anyone down, even though I'm sure many people still think I'm being a jerk. In these types of videos, we see if we agree, disagree, and what I can add to the conversation to further help people get better at guitar. Is this coattail riding and clout chasing? Absolutely! If doing this helps me reach more people and grow the channel, damn it, I'm gonna do it. There, now I never have to think about what the hell I'm gonna say ever again. It's done! It's freaking done! Bam! Alright, so we are watching this to help Mr. Plastodon on YouTube and Kick understand what is being discussed here in finding intervals. So yeah, I've never seen this video before, so let's find out. Shut up, potato. Alright, here we go.
So basically, this program is giving you random inversions of major triads. I can do that just fine. So
Yes.
I will be your master pro. So normally you
Random inversions of major triads. So, as far as I know, there's really just there's two inversions here. So you got, let's go over that now. My understanding of inversions. Basically, the way I was taught this, the inversion, so basically I have your first, third, and fifth note of a major scale, right? I don't want to get too in detail here. If anyone has questions about what the hell I'm talking about, just tell me, because I know I've kind of gone over these things a few times, many times on these streams. But anyway, so let's say we got your C major chord. There's the root, the third, and the fifth, right? So inversion, as I was told, is it's not just about turning the chord on its head or something like that. I've heard that before, but it's instead of going first, third, and fifth, you go 3, 5, 1. So if you look at it as like a little triangle, it's like going 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. It's always that order right there. So you can go 3, 5, 1. That's still going in order, but you just started with the middle one. Or you can go 5, 1, 3, still going in the same order, but you just started with the last one. That's what I was told inversions are. That's how I've learned it, how I tell other people. Inversion basically is the notes of the chord in order, but just starting on either the middle one or the last one and still going around the same set of notes. Whereas a voicing jumbles it up. A lot of chords we do are voicings, so like 1, 5, 1, 3, that's a voicing. Anyway, so like a C major chord, there's a 1, 3, 5, so the first inversion would be 3, 5, 1. And I'm saying the interval numbers. And then the second inversion would be 5, 1, 3. So that's a C major chord, C major over E, C major over G. So those are the only inversions I know exist for a triad. It's either 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 1, or 5, 1, 3. Maybe I'll learn about a new one here. Let's find out.
At home, you would be doing this by yourself because there has to be a certain randomness to this.
Yes.
And you can't really, if you're doing it by yourself, you can't really surprise yourself. You know, if you play the shape of a first inversion triad, you've basically already tricked yourself. So
yeah,
I'll be the one. Oh, there's my masterclass.
yeah.
I'll be the one to randomly play you some triads. So here we go. We're not looking at the fretboard, which is why I'm covering the guitar down here. So let's do this.
So as part of this master class, you're just supposed to listen to it and figure it out by ear? Are you allowed to use your guitar for this thing? Because like when I hear that, I want to try and play it. Like... I swear I heard that in there. But that wouldn't work. Let's go 1 to the 5. Anyway, let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see what we're supposed to do here.
And please share your thought process.
So the first thing I try to do is try to sing, vocalize the root note.
Yes.
You play it again. Great. Absolutely great. And you were playing
can you try singing it an octave lower?
Not higher.
Lower. Oh, no, not higher.
Oh, okay. That was frustrating.
Yeah, I think that range is a bit easier to hear, maybe. Yeah. And also, you want to sing, the next step would be to sing the top note now. And when we have the root note and the top note, then it's a dead giveaway as to what inversion this is.
So that's the root note.
Mm-hmm.
And the top note, can you play it again?
Yeah. By the way, everybody who's watching, notice how I'm not playing the notes arpeggiated. I want Mike to hear the chord as a whole, as a color, as a quality, and not to be able to follow each note. It's actually way easier to hear them arpeggiated, but we really want to be able to decipher the quality of a chord as we hear it played simultaneously. Nailed it. Yeah, you can even go an octave lower. That was beautiful. It was a great note. Sounded great. So yeah, now it's very, very important that you sing the root and the top note next to each other relatively quickly, so you can really draw a comparison between the two.
Right. So that's not burned into my brain yet. I know the two notes, but I don't know the relationship.
Yeah. At this point, it takes a millisecond, or let's say a few seconds too long to sing those notes, so you can get to the point where you can compare them. Because by the time you've gotten to the top note, you've kind of forgotten about the sound of the root note.
That's correct.
So this was our off da, and sing the top note from here.
That's the root.
that's bassy.
Beautiful. Now sing them alternating, going between the two.
So I recognize that as the root and the top notes. The top note from the root note sounds like a perfect fifth.
Exactly. So now our theory knowledge kicks in. We know what we do know is this is a major triad.
Yep.
It's a close voicing. The notes are not spread out, and the top note is a fifth, as you found out by comparing it to the
Closed voicing, meaning the notes are not spread out. Because he said inversions, now he's talking about voicing. The voice and stuff, like, again, the inversion I was learning about, or talking about, it's going 1 to the 5. I was wondering if he's playing this chord here. So he's going 3, 1, no, 3, 5, 1, 5. Maybe he's doing that. I don't know. YouTube request. Drop Tune Kid. Hey man, play Pull Harder on the Strings of Your Martyr. I have no idea what that is, so I cannot do it. Let's see where we're going here. I'm already thinking, like, I wouldn't want to do this without the guitar to help me out. I always tell students use the guitar anyway. But let's see where this goes. Perhaps this has a lot to do with ear training.
the root note of the triad. And now our theory knowledge is going to tell us what inversion this is.
It must be the first inversion, because I think the bottom note is the third, right? Or is that
The only thing you need to know is the top note, because you can calculate down.
Yes.
And in order,
Well, if it's the 5, if the 5 is that, well, then it wouldn't even be, if it's the top note, if the 5th interval is the highest sounding note, then it would just be that anyway. It would just be, it wouldn't be an inversion. Because if the top note is the 5, 1, 3, 5, so that's just straight up B major. At least that's my assumption so far.
to find out what the top note is, we should hear the root note so we can compare them.
Okay.
So,
Top note was the fifth.
so yeah, just calculate down now.
Okay.
And by the way, again to everybody watching, it doesn't matter how much time this process takes. It does not matter. What matters is that you go through the process, that you're learning by going through the process. You're not learning by taking shortcuts and trying out different grips on the guitar until you have something that matches the sound. That's not how you learn this. I'm not letting Mike touch the guitar, I'm not letting him see my guitar, I'm making him go through all this. And by going through this, he will improve, and he has already radically.
Yes.
So.
It was pretty sad before. So this must be the root form.
Exactly.
I'm guessing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So root position then. Or as I like to say sometimes, no inversion. Because yeah, so root position. It wasn't, there's no inversion. It was just straight up that chord right there. But when he said inversion, random inversion, I assumed everything would have to be some kind of inversion. But no, it's just that. Alright. I'm cheating. I'm using my guitar. Oh, well.
Okay, to make it a bit more interesting, I'm gonna allow minor triads now. So we're gonna do major, minor triads, root, position, first inversion, second inversion. Okay? This is going to be part of our little quiz here. Okay, next one will be this. Great job. That was very quick. That was very quick.
Thank you.
That was the root note, right?
Yes.
Now what's the next step?
Identify the top note.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to play all the notes at the same volume.
So identify, I believe, the middle note. Okay. Play it one more time, please. That's the root.
That's the root note. And what's the top note?
The root note is the top note.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little hint here. I'm kind of tricking you a little. Because I'm making you sing the root note and then the top note, but you're looking, let me just say this, you're looking a bit too low in the spectrum for that top note.
Top note is the root note. What's the first inversion? E major.
What's the highest note you're hearing?
It's
The
E
highest
over G
pitch?
sharp.
Isn't there one note that kind of sticks out from all of them?
Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to emphasize it with the way I play.
Say again. Can you play it again?
And what's the root note? And what does that tell you?
They sound like they're an octave apart. Or a fifth.
And that, if they're an octave apart, they're the same note.
Yeah, they're identical, right? Yeah.
Because we're not very picky about octaves here. It doesn't matter which octave you sing it. The only thing that matters is the functionality of the note. So the root note and the top note are identical.
Are actually identical.
Yes.
Yeah, so root note and top note. So the highest note in the chord is that. So logically, if the 1 is the highest note, then it has to be 5, 3, 1. It is the first inversion, major chord. Yeah, so I teach people all this chord inversion stuff. So I gotta say a leg up. I got a shortcut because I already know this stuff. But doing it just by ear, like no, I don't want to do that. Certainly, I can see how it could be helpful. But yeah, just knowing he's doing inversions helps a bunch there. Yeah, it's either going to be... Okay, it just really narrows down what the shapes are going to be then. So learning the chord shapes can be very helpful. So this way you can quickly do things like this. If you want to be like me and cheat and not just do it by ear.
Yes.
Is it a major or minor triad?
Major.
More time.
Major.
Sounds major to me.
Can you sing the entire triad? Not in a specific inversion, but can you sing all 3 notes? You're a bit high there. Go a
A
bit
little bit higher. A little bit higher.
Yes. A bit sharp on the last note.
On the sounds like a major triad.
That is a major triad. So can you combine all the information we gathered now to give me your definitive answer?
So the root node is actually the top node. So we
That's piece of information number one. Piece of information number two is?
It is a major triad.
Bingo. And now you know. Now you know.
We must be playing the first inversion.
Yes.
It's the 5
The first inversion major triad was an E major. And my guitar's beautifully up too. Great job, man. And and we have to really explain this for the outsider. This may seem, oh, he's having trouble finding the other thing. It's because we're doing it entirely in our heads. We're not using our instrument as a crutch, and that is an extremely hard concept. Even though it may look very simple, it's extremely hard.
Yes.
It's completely abstract. There's no put your finger here to get this note. There's none of that. You have to really take this out of nothing. And you did a great job. It doesn't matter how long this takes. The only thing that matters is that you go through the process. And the process is going to get faster and faster and faster. I mean, you know best. 2-3 lessons ago, you couldn't do any of this. Period.
Yeah. It was horrible how badly I floundered on that. And even finding it on the guitar was a struggle. Now, if I was able to use the guitar, I probably could have.
Yeah, you would just blaze through it. Yeah, exactly.
Couple trial and error.
Yeah, but that's not what we want, because the process in this case is more important than the sheer getting the answer right.
Yes.
If you can do it without the guitar, you can do it with the guitar. Dead
Yes.
easy. Dead easy. Just to give you a little fretboard knowledge test, we've just played the E major first inversion triad without trying and error. Play it. Make up your mind where it is, where to put your fingers without trying. It's like the Star Wars thing. Don't try, do. Yeah. Nailed it. And that's how the whole, the world of great improvisers basically thinks in real time. When you see something like this happening in great fusion bands, where one guy plays an idea and the other guy replays it instantly, especially going from one instrument to the next, a saxophone player is playing a line and the piano player is copying it immediately. It's not because, hey, he's looking at the fingers and he's just copying the movements. That's not possible. It's because he's going through that process so quickly, where he can decipher something that somebody plays to him and say, oh yeah, 3rd, 5th, 6th, then the 7th, then it goes down and up, blah, 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 and he just translates it to the instrument immediately. And this is what we're really trying to do, and this is what brings us closer to being able to express ourselves on the fly. Okay, let's say 2 more.
Oh, so that's pretty intense. If you can actually train your ear to the point you just hear it and you know exactly what's going on, that's impressive. No, I cannot do that. I need to use my crutch. But yeah, if you can do that and know exactly what all the intervals are or whatnot just by listening to it and do it like that, that's impressive. I cannot do that. No.
2 more sets and we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's try this.
Oof. That sounds diminished.
Very quickly. Nice. That's the root note, okay? That you're saying.
That's not diminished. No, that's minor. It's a G minor.
Give it a bit of a brighter sound, maybe that'll help. That's actually easier. Yeah, brighter.
That's the root.
What's the top note? That note isn't in there.
No.
It's kind of funny when I tell you to sing the top note, you go way low. the root or the top note?
It's the root.
Okay, sing the top note from there.
Are they the same?
What's the highest pitch that you can hear? Okay, you're having a bit of trouble with the octaves because you have a tendency to sing things an octave higher than they are.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't. The octave really doesn't matter when thinking and.
What if you can't sing stuff? Like, what if you're... I can see how this would be an absolute nightmare for some people. I know a lot of people are very, very self-conscious when it comes to trying to sing anything of any sort. So, hot damn.
Functions and intervals. It doesn't matter that much. So just stay within a range of your voice that you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
And what is that?
That's the root.
And what's the top note?
I believe it's identical.
Okay. What am I playing?
G minor.
Well, you must be playing the second inversion.
Oh.
With the 531.
Are you having a bit of a theory hiccup there? Tiny theory hiccup.
So
3, 5, 1.
the top note is also the root note.
Yes. That tells us what?
It's actually flat
Calculate
3,
down
5, 1.
From the root note. Calculate down the triad. In the closed voicing, you have a top note, root note. So the next note below that must be
The third. Well, it's the first inversion, right? Because the top note is the root note.
Yes. Because top note is equals root, fifth, third. Okay, and I'm gonna arpeggiate it.
I feel kind of bad for him. The student. That look tells me he's not quite getting it. He's confused about something. I see that look a lot when I work with people. Like, I could tell, like, something's not clicking for him. I always have students make sure they count stuff. And I tell them, like, even if you feel embarrassed, make sure you say it out loud. It's good for you. You're able to say it. Even if it's like percussive, just do something. Something to get that rhythm down.
Oh, somebody's drilling. Jesus.
That was,
Well, no, it was in mine. Was it in your place or mine?
was that my voice? No.
Yeah, somebody's drilling.
It's quite.
Wow. No, somebody's drilling for real. It's Sunday. It's Sunday night. For Christ's sake. It's 9:30 here. What a great idea. You know what? I'm going to start the washing machine and do some laundry all night. How about that? Okay. Okay, so, have you told me what quality of the triad is yet? What tonality?
It's a minor.
Okay, so it's... What's the final answer?
It's a minor first inversion.
Yes. I'm telling you it's in the key of G. Play it immediately. Take your time. It doesn't matter how much time it takes, but play it immediately. It's the key of G. First inversion, minor triad.
Well, that's not the key of G. It's the key of G minor.
Yeah, top note is on the B string.
Oh.
Very nice. Great job. Great job. I'm really happy for the progress you're making. It's awesome. And I know it's a painfully slow process, but it's the real deal. And it's not an easy fix, it's not an immediate fix, but it's gonna make you a better musician. No doubts about it. Even though it may look a bit boring, but I don't think it's boring at all. I think it's exciting. I think it's super fun to go through that process.
Yes.
I think
It's extremely challenging too, so challenge because I don't like easy things. And
I could give you an easy fix. Here's a cool link. Boom. There you go. And you sound better immediately. Like, that's not really what we're doing. That's not really what I believe in when doing my lessons. I mean, yeah, that's not what I enjoy, because I don't teach much privately. I want to say to the audience, I don't teach much privately, and when I do, I do it with a bit of a select audience of students, because I really, the students like Mike who are up to really going through the dirt of it all, through the whole process, because this is how I learned. This is how I learned this stuff. I had a teacher myself that was extremely into auditive practice, not just physical practice.
Yes.
So, and so
I have to attest to Martin that it's even made my own transposing of songs that I like to listen to a lot easier.
Cool.
I listen to, an audio track. I'm trying to do some, maybe some Franklin Ballet tune or some Guthrie Govan tune, and I put it into like transcribe. I slow it down. I hear it once or twice, and I can basically almost mimic the interval quality, without a whole lot of struggle like I would before. I would have to actually frame, one note at a time and go to the next note.
Yeah, because
go to the next note.
like with that intense study of triads that we're doing now, you just start to recognize those triads as they go by. And you start recognizing entire chunks of music as opposed to single notes.
Yes.
And the better you get, the larger those chunks get. And we do, at some point later, we're going to be doing the 4-note chord, like 7th chords, and then maybe bigger chords than that with 9s and 11s and other extensions. And then we do some chromaticism, etc., etc. And at some point, it's just a matter of recognizing it all. But at some point, you have to really take in that information very carefully, very, very slowly. Okay, cool. I think that's okay for triad practice now. We want to take this kind of to an.
So from the man himself who requested the video, he says you can move on to the next topic. Got enough info from it for now. Okay. Well, what you mentioned that? Let's see. The finding the intervals where you were confused. So, was anything cleared up there as far as finding the intervals? Is there anything still confusing? Anything you don't get? I would assume this guy learned how to do these things on the guitar first, like figuring out, using his ear, and then kind of figure out what those notes are before moving on to doing it all in his head. Alright. I want to find the comment I got about the Pixlant thing. Let's see. There it is. Martin Miller disagrees. Martin Miller doesn't even know I exist. Where the heck is it? Here it is. So the comment is, do you have any advice for achieving an upward escape when downward escape comes naturally? I find when playing lines that require an upward escape, my wrist motion naturally wants to move away from the body. Back to YouTube first. Plastodon says, I think I would have to try to sing a random note, then see if I can figure out the interval, etc. Just practice. Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, let's talk about this I don't even know if this guy is even going to see this thing. But perhaps this can be edited into one of those videos that I put out that get 1 minute viewed out of 20. Let's mute that for now. So again, the question is, do you have any advice for achieving an upward escape when downward escape comes naturally? Well, part of it's going to be having to force yourself. If you want to get better at it, you're just going to have to make yourself do it. And using a very special thing and working it up slow to make sure you're moving the way you want to is going to be the thing to do. So, what is upward escape for those who don't know? Basically, when you pick and move away from the guitar, it's basically going up and away. So, it used to be, well, Troy Grady's the one who made these things like a popular term, right? So he used to call it just downward pick slanting, because typically if you pick down, when your pick is like this, you will pick down into the strings. And then when you do an upstroke, you will come up and away from the strings. But he found that sometimes if people still, I guess, like tilt or slant the pick the other way, they can still somehow manage to go some kind of an up and away thing. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I don't know how the hell that would work. But yes, typically, like, one thing you could do is palm mute stuff a lot. Because if you're in a palm muted position, palm muting correctly, then you should be naturally picking down towards the guitar, into the strings. And yes, the upstroke will take you out and away. So you can practice a lot of palm muting stuff. And that could help. So basically, when you do the upstroke, you're going to change strings. So if you force the palm mute the whole time, that could help. It could. Working things up slowly with the metronome if you don't want to do the palm mute. So doing stuff like that can be helpful. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just watch what your hand is doing. Damn it. Obviously pick something you could do. And there's all kinds of exercises you could put together, scale stuff. If you're doing 16th notes or like 4 notes a click, that's something else you could do. And whatever you're playing, if you get to a point where you notice that your hand wants to go the other direction, so basically just go up slowly with the metronome. Start at 60, and I wouldn't go up any more than 5. So I mean, it depends on what subdivision you're doing, but basically you're most likely going to pick something that would require you to not go up in more than 5s, and just make sure your hand is doing what you want it to do. That's all there really is to it. This is not going to be a video I edit, forget it. But I will see if I remember to make a link and send us to the guy who asked the comment. It's like, here, try some stuff like this. So that's the gist of it right there. You can do palm muted stuff because that'll put you in that pick slant that is useful for doing the upward escape. Now I can't go as fast as I possibly can in an upward escape. I have to do the downward. But anyway, that wasn't asked about. There we go. So, oh goodness, back pop. Well, this stream has only been going for almost an hour. I think it's time to find another video. Now, one thing I wanted to do was just like look up, because I want to respond to more stuff. Stuff that's going to bring eyeballs. What's a topic? Should I look up just guitar lesson? Should it be shred guitar? How to shred? How to do this? How to do that? What's some suggestions? Because if I just do this, hang on, I gotta bring this thing back up. There. Now we just look at what I have again. You know I got plenty of burns. Well, what's one that's not burns? This one is learn to solo in 5 minutes. That's right. I put that one up there. It's really challenging to be an alternate picker and play Yngwie licks. I really don't know much Yngwie stuff. Because I know he does some economy picking. And every now and then he'll throw in a hammer-on or a pull-off to help out. So let's do this. Let's do something kind of... Oh, this one's got a ton of views, and I wanted to try it. It's a fun test for non-musicians, though.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. So the video is, are you tone deaf or musically gifted? So if I'm going to do this, let's participate in this. I won't use the guitar to help. I gotta write down my score though. What happened to my pencil? I have to use my pen. Because his thumbnail had a score thing there. I'm assuming it's going to show a score as we watch. So, are you tone deaf or musically gifted? A fun test for non-musicians by Pardon My Piano. Well, let's find out. Let's see how we do. Everyone keep score.
I've been playing the piano for more than 20 years, and today you are going to find out exactly how musically gifted you are on a scale from 0 to 15. But first, grab a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and here's everything you need to know before we start this test. This test contains 15 questions. Each question gets progressively more difficult. Each question will have 2 or 3 answers, but only one answer will be the correct one.
Oh, it's multiple choice.
You will get about 10 seconds after each question to
I better
think
get
and
these
write
then.
down your answer. Feel free to pause and replay each question before answering.
Well then fine,
I
I'm
will
using my
provide
guitar,
the
damn it.
correct answers
Or maybe, I don't know.
after each question and at the end of the video so that you can tally your final score. Are you ready to start?
Nope. I'm ready to go to the bathroom. Then we'll start. Everyone go get your paper, get your pen, or whatever you're going to write with. Because, damn it, we're taking the test together. We're going to see how musically gifted or ungifted we are. Be right back. All right, everyone have their paper, their writing utensil. It's time. It's time to test our music knowledge. Although this is for non-musicians, so does this mean I automatically fail? Or do I learn that I am not a musician right now? Let's find out if I even qualify.
Here we go. Question number 1. You will hear 2 notes played one after the other. Is the second note A, higher, or B, lower than the first note?
Higher. You hear 2 notes played one after there's a second note. It's higher. Let me write down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. B, no. A. The second note is higher. Yes. The answer is A. Deaf World, you're back just in time for a music test.
The correct answer is A, higher. Question number 2. Just like the previous question, you will again hear 2 notes played one after the other. Is the second note A, lower, or B, the same?
Oh, snap. It's getting tricky. It's the same.
The correct answer is B, the same. Question number 3. Once again, you will hear 2 notes played one after the other. Is the second note A, higher, B, lower, or C, the same?
We got 3 choices now. That's the lower. Second note is lower. Clearly lower. Kevin could get this right.
The correct answer is B, lower.
Eli could get this
Question
right.
number 4. You will hear 2 notes separated by a 5-second gap.
Oh.
Are these notes A, the same, or B, different?
All right. Oh, it's different. Jesus Christ. I cheated. I sang it.
The correct answer is B, different. Question number 5. Once again, you will hear 2 notes separated by a 5-second gap. Are these notes A, the same, or B, different?
Same.
The correct answer is A, the same.
Bam.
Question number 6. You will hear a chord followed by a single note. Does this note A, fit together with the chord, or B, clashes with it?
Interesting. Sounds good to me.
The correct answer is A, it fits together.
Yeah, I was worried there. I was worried there for a second because I like odd sounding things. Like Placidus says, dissonance fits everywhere. So I was like, is this gonna actually be like a trick thing? No, I definitely. It sounded like a pleasant thing to me. It's definitely very minor sounding stuff in that chord there. I was like, it's gonna be one of those, I don't know, weird things. Like, oh, it's a flat 9, therefore it's dissonant. It doesn't fit. Yeah, but some chords have a flat 9, so how does it not fit? Anyway, so that was kind of an odd one to me. All right. Next question.
Question number 7. You will hear another chord followed by a single note. Does this note A, fit together, or B, clashes with the chord?
Fuck, that's bad. That's obviously off. Jesus Christ.
The correct answer is B, it clashes.
Oh yeah.
Question number 8. This time, you will hear a scale followed by a single note. Does this note fit together with the scale? Or B, clashes with the scale?
Ooh. Oh, that fits. He used an exotic scale there. What did he play? I want to know. He played G harmonic minor. I even remembered what the next note was. Hot goddamn!
The correct answer is A, fit together.
Yay!
Question number 9. You will hear a chord followed by a short melody.
Oh.
Does this melody A, fit together, or B, clashes?
That's a clash.
The correct answer is B, it clashes with the chord. Question number 10. Same as before, you will hear a chord followed by another short melody. Does this melody A, fit together, or B, clashes with the chord?
Fits. Either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom sounding.
The correct answer is A, fit together. Question number 11. There are two main types of tonalities in Western music, major and minor. Major scales and chords sound open and bright, and they are used to convey happy emotions. On the other hand, minor scales and chords sound closed and dark, and they are used to convey sad emotions. For this example, you will first hear a chord followed by a short melody in the same tonality. Does this example sound A, major and happy, or B, minor and sad?
Sad minor. That's a minor.
The correct answer is B, minor or sad. Question number 12. Same as before, you will first hear a chord followed by a short melody in the same tonality. Does this example sound...
You know, he seems to do just the opposite like every time. Is he going to do it different this time and actually do another minor, or is he going to flip to the other and be major?
A, major and happy, or B, minor and sad?
That still sounds very minor to me. Go with B. Sounds minor to me.
The correct answer is A, major and happy.
I'm going to disagree on that. Something in there was minor. There's absolutely something in there minor. All right, I'll mark it wrong. But something in there sounded minor. Listen to that. It's probably a 7th chord. And a 7th chord has a minor triad in it.
Minor and sad.
Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Exactly. That's a G. He's playing a G major 7. I'm calling foul on this one. No. That is a G major 7. And in a G major 7, you have a B minor chord. Now, a few weeks ago, a month ago, we watched something. Was it the music scientist, was it that he said? No, music doctor explaining every chord. Saying how major is not always major and minor is not always minor. And this is one of those contexts. So, does that sound happy? That doesn't sound all that happy to me. This, that's clearly happy. This, not so much. Because it has the B minor chord in there. So that's not a fair one. That's another way you can play it. It's basically a B minor over a G. Theory will be your swan song. Might be able to play all sorts of advanced techniques to create my own, but theory will be my downfall. Can I go over how to write Neapolitan scale for writing solos? Now that's an interesting topic. You know what? We're going to check out the Neapolitan scale as soon as we're done going through this quiz. I'm going to leave a comment on here. Damn it. What's the melody he does after that? Oh, and by the way, Jay, we got like 3 minutes left of this video, so we'll get to the Neapolitan thing. I need to learn what it is, and then we can explore a brand new scale. I do have the Guitar Grimoire around here somewhere. The ice cream scale. Retraining everything, yeah, it takes a ton of repetition. Tons of repetition. The only reason why I know stuff is because I teach it. And boy, did I have to reference things a lot in the first 2 or 3 years of doing this stuff. Is that the melody? Something like that? Something like that in there. So, yeah. Foul! Disagree!
The
Boo!
correct answer is A, major and happy.
Bullshit.
Every musical phrase or melody contains a dissonance and a consonance or resolution. You can think of it as tension
And release.
or a question and an answer. In this example, you will first hear a chord followed by a short melody. Does this melody sound A, resolved like an answer, or B, unresolved, like a question.
Sounds resolved to me.
The correct answer is A, resolved, like an answer.
So then the next question's got to be a B, unresolved.
Question 14. Similarly, you will first hear a chord followed by a short musical phrase. Does this melody sound A, resolved, like an answer, or B, unresolved, like a question?
You know it's going to be B. It's not that unresolved, but you know the answer's B.
The correct answer is B, unresolved. And finally, the last question. You will hear 7 consecutive ascending notes followed by one single note after a 5-second pause. There's a chance this last note could be a repetition of one of the 7 consecutive notes. Is the last note A, repeated, or B, not repeated?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I want to say not. I'm not sure. You got me on this one. Put B.
The correct answer is A,
Dope.
repeated.
I got it wrong. I would need to hear that
Thank
one
you
again.
for taking this test. I'm sure you found it interesting. Feel free to share your results in the comment section below. I would love to know the questions that were difficult for you. If you think that this test was valuable to you, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And once again, here's all the correct answers for you.
So what's the score sheet?
On acoustic and electric.
Oh, God damn it.
Hi, I'm Michael. I've been playing the piano before. Each or 3 out 10 pause and read after. Question number 1. You're ready to start at the end of the video so that you can tally your final score. Are you
Let's see. Well, for being, I guess if we were a non-musician, I would have got the above average. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll leave a comment later. Dinner special tonight, Cajun salami and pico de gallo club sandwich. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy your special sandwich. Alright, so JJ, I can't pronounce your last name. Jay, are you still in the chat? Are you still here? Because we had a special request. No, that just does not sound like potato. Neapolitan. Oh, where did it go? Go right. Use Neapolitan scale for writing solos. Where is that book? Right back here. So yeah, I have not messed with this at all. I mean, I think I've played it once because I remember looking at Guitar Grimoire. Oh, good you are. Wonderful. Let's get into this. Jay, how much do you know about the Neapolitan scale? I know that might be a weird question to ask, but perhaps... Okay, well, I guess here's a question for you then. Neapolitan minor or Neapolitan major? I want to see if there's a similarity. Is it a kind of like just major versus minor scale? Alright, so why does this have to be spaced like that? It's so dumb. 116 for a Neapolitan minor. Let's compare the minor to the major, and let's just see if it's like a relative major minor thing. Alright. So it's got the modes listed out down here. Looks very similar to, well, these Neapolitan minor looks very similar to Phrygian because it has a flat second and a flat third and a flat six. It's basically, it's Phrygian with a major seventh interval. Put that down here. Don't you fall. So Phrygian with a Rhapsody Labyrinth of Madness. I think it's you. Oh wait, it's used in Luca Turilli's Labyrinth of Madness. Got it. Any idea if it's the minor or the major one? Well, Mr. Salvador, is knowing a lot something you would be interested in? I do have a bunch of theory stuff I want to do. So let's say we have or Phrygian. Well, I'm used to playing it here. Let's do the E Phrygian. So that's E Phrygian right there. So if we take that seventh note and raise it up a half step. So it's basically, it's like the key of, we base it off the key of C, or A minor. We just change the D to a D sharp. But that would be it. So if I started on the A note, what would that be? 1, 2, where is this at? 1, 2, flat 3, sharp 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. That mode is Hungarian Gypsy. Interesting. Minor, it is minor. Okay, cool. Biggest thing is I could play like an advanced musician or advanced player, but still not be formal musician, just all self-taught. Oh shit, there's somebody over here on Twitch I didn't even notice. Hello, sorry about that. I haven't looked over to my left in a while. I got a bunch of monitors going because I'm streaming all over the place. Hi, if you're still there. Well, let's see. We can do something here as far as like soloing with it. Obviously you want to like have chords to play on top of, and then we need to learn the shapes and all that stuff. Okay, we can do all kinds of stuff here. I am going to pull up a scale editing thing over at Guitar Scientist, editor.guitarscientist.com, and this thing is neat. I just gotta remember how I need to use all this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna base it off the key of A minor. So this way I know where all the natural notes are for the most part. So then I guess this would make it E Hungarian minor. Because if it's doing, or not Hungarian, but E Neapolitan minor. Let's see if I go over here. The way this is set up. What a weird way to set this up. Why would I start it with position 3? I could see how this would confuse the ever-living hell out of people. But yeah, I'm looking at the shape in here, and it would just be, yeah, taking the D, making it a D sharp, and you got yourself, in this case, it would be E, Neapolitan minor. All right, so let's try this out here. Grab that again if I need to. Oh man, I gotta remember how the heck this works. I swear this thing, it always. I always forget how the heck I'm able to access stuff up here. There's supposed to be a way I can like write. I don't know. I need to increase the fret numbers being used. There we go. 1, 2. Let's at least go, I don't know, to 20 for now. Alright, let's remove this. Yes. Can I zoom out a little bit? There. Alright, so look at it this way. I'm going to put in all the notes for do it like this. We got E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm going somewhere with this. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, B, come on, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, C, D, E, F, no, F, G, and E, same as below. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take all of the D. I screwed something up. Duh. Okay, so I'm going to take all of the D notes and sharp them. It's going to be one step here. So obviously we got to take this, raise that up. So it'll be the same thing here. And then we got this to this. We got this over to this. See, the D string needs to be that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Got that. That to that. And this to this. And then here, here. Here and here. Okay. So that's all right. So we're going to do this. Now I'm going to duplicate that. We're going to start highlighting individual shapes. There's supposed to be a way I can add text and stuff on here. Oh, that was neat. Whatever. Palette. Went red for that here. Okay, so E. So this is E Neapolitan minor. So that's the main scale shape right there. Those are all the notes that are in there. So like, I want to go back and forth between Guitar Pro and this. So we have E, How the fuck do you spell that? Politan. Atin, You already said it earlier. Where the hell did that go? Oh, Neapolo. There you go. Minor, so the notes being used. can be E, F, G, A, B, C, and D sharp. Intervals, well, it'll be different for each mode, so never mind. So we can take all those notes right there and start making chords with it. Like, does that make sense? I mean, this is all more of a hobby and such. Got it. Love doing it in my free time instead of most dudes my age. Oh, yes, it does make sense. So, like, you can do a lot of power chord stuff here. Not all of them are going to work like traditional or typical fifth chords. Let's see. We're going to go back and forth here. New thing. Let's use acoustic. So, zoom in here. So yeah, if we're going to be working with those notes, E, Neapolitan. I feel like I'm spelling this wrong again. Politan. A-N, you dope. It's in minor. E, F, G, A, B, C, and D sharp. And I went with this one because it's so closely related to key of C. So all your natural notes, it's just one thing different. So I think it'll make it easier to learn. So if we look at the notes that we have here, hey, this is kind of something that Berth talked about. Like skipping every other note. See what we get. So E, G, and B, we still have an E minor chord we can use. And then next we have F, A, and C. So that's F major. And then we have G, B, and D sharp. So that's a unique one right there. So, let me switch back here. G, B, and D sharp. Oh, what happened? Oh, that was weird. G, B, and D sharp. So G, B, and D sharp. That's actually a G augmented chord. So that's one way you can do it like that. But that's a pain in the butt to do. At least to get that open thing in there. So it's basically like you take a major chord and then the fifth interval, you raise it up a half step. And that would give you an augmented. I'll just put it in like that for now. Whoops, what happened? Okay, and then next we got A, C, and E. So that's just good old A minor. And then B, D sharp, and F, B, D sharp, and F. Yep, B, skip C to D sharp, skip E to F. Okay, so we got a really weird one here for this chord. So those intervals would be root notes, obviously, major third, and a flat 5. So this is a major flat 5. So B major flat 5 is what we would have. So we can take this shape, that B major, and then flat it. Two, 3, 4, and 4. What does the Guitar Pro bring this up as? B with a flat 5. Hot diggity damn. It's agreeing. Alright. Here, we'll do... I need to save this. Save as... There we go. E Neapolitan minor. I'll just put it in the main folder. Why not? Alright, so the next chord... start with C. So C, E, G. That's just C major. I got a good feeling I'm going to hear a 12-string acoustic song being written in E Neapolitan minor pretty soon. That is not a complaint. I just bet. I bet you it's going to happen. Which is a good thing. Good thing. I want to be clear. Anyway, D sharp is the root note for the next chord. So we got D sharp, F, and A. So like a D sharp, F, and A. So this is a really weird one then. What the hell would the interval structure of that actually be? What the fuck? Okay, I don't want to look there. So I'm trying to think about how this would actually lay out in the modes being played for this. Because we still have 7 notes being used. Already thinking, see, I knew it. And then I'm going to be talking about how to solo with it, so now I can improvise on top of it. Alright, so going through this stuff here, if we go through one note at a time, man, this is a funky one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. This might sound ridiculous. I'm not sure how the hell we would actually label this one. We might need to cheat on it, because this is freaking obscure. This is a root. This is a minor second. Out of context, I would say it's a major second, but technically it's a double flat third. Because that's the third note in the scale. But that's a lot of flats. I'm just making an educated guess here. I'm going to say that's because of this altered scale, that the mode is going to have some weird-ass intervals. Okay, because technically that would be 1, flat 2, double flat 3, flat 4, sharp 5, flat 6, double flat 7. Am I looking at that correct? What the F? Alright, 116. Let me see what this says. That is a gnarly mode. Yeah, 1, 2, double flat 3, flat 4, flat 5, flat 6, double flat 7. What in the hell? The mode name they're calling this is Alt double flat 3 double flat 7. What the F? Well, naming this chord, I don't know of any chord name that has a double flat 3 in it. I would just treat this, I guess, as a suspended chord of some kind. Because if you're skipping every other note, we could, I guess, technically say it's like you got a 1, a 2, and a flat 5, so we can call this a sus2 flat 5. I guess that would work. Well, technically, it's not the mode, but I've never seen or come across a chord where you have a double flat third. That is weird, man. So, because it's got the making of a D minor right there. We could do it like this. Yeah, it's basically like a D sharp sus2 flat 5. Although technically saying it's a sus2 is kind of wrong because it's not really a 2 because of the mode. The mode kind of fiddles with or makes some funny names. But I'll go with that. D sharp sus2 flat 5. That's the chord. Wild. 6. Alright, you know, I'm just going to do it over here because it's easier. Yeah, I'm going to hold like like that. So 6, 7, 8, 6. Oops, 6, 7, 8, 6. And G sharp sus. Wait, what did it say? What did Guitar Pro label it as? F7 over E flat. What are the other drop down? And there's like E sharp 7, E flat sus 2 flat 5. Well, that's the closest they had. Yeah, D sharp sus 2 flat 5. Wild. The gnarly mode. There we go. So we can base a lot of things on that. Now, as far as like power chords, since we talked about the metal here, and boy, we can go in a lot further with this stuff, like adding the 7 and all that, but we're already coming up on 2 hours here. Let me go back to this. As far as like power chords, what could you do there to play solos on top and make it sound all metal? So, even though power chords or fifth chords, technically you don't really need to, well, I mean, you can make something sound like this Neapolitan minor thing without dealing with flat fives and all that stuff. So you can write riffs with power chords, just plugging the power chord in on all those notes. Problem is when you're doing the solo, it may not work so well because not everything can be a straight up power chord. Which ones can be? So just looking up here, well, if we number it, basically all these 7 chords here. The first chord, yeah, we can do a regular E5. We can do an F5. We cannot do a G5. It would be an augmented 5th chord. We can have an A minor. That works fine. This would be a B5 flat 5 or a B diminished 5th. That's in key. That works. C5 works. And then, that's not a C5 yet, son of a bitch. And then that works there, where we have, again, a flat 5. So you can do something chord-wise with that. So an E5, F5, how are they going to label this? G5 with the sharp 5, there we go. A5, B5 with a flat 5, C5, D sharp 5, flat 5. So you can make a chord progression with that, with things like there. I mean, it depends on if you want it to be clean, do you want it to be distorted. Jay, if you're still with us, are you interested in playing over clean chords, distorted chords, or both? It's like... Maybe I ought to record something real quick. Hang on. I know I have a loop thing on here somewhere. Looper, clean, crunch. Oh man. Wait, didn't I? No, I thought I may have set up a loop thing where I could. Damn it. No. Okay, hang on. No, I can't do it like that. Wish I had something I could just record real quick. Trying to problem solve on the fly. Maybe it's over here. I could have sworn I had something set up for this. Ow. Or what's this? God, that's way too damn loud there. Alright. No, I have not seen the DM. As you may have noticed, I'm not really pop on like once a day, if that. Total of 6 songs will push your limits and improve your techniques. Very good. Bands of songs will definitely improve my technique and practice routine. Well, absolutely, especially if you can't play it yet. Alright, so I don't know if this is gonna work. How the hell does this work? Okay, hang on. So I want. Yes, I still have the GT1000. I wish I knew how to use it better. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta go back so I can stop it. Damn it. go. All right. Anyway, so basically, I was just visualizing the key of C major or A minor, and trying to remember to turn all the D sharp. They have a new update. God, I didn't even know you could do updates on this thing. I was basically how to like. Yeah, know what chords you can do. Like, so if you want to like make a chord progression, and I'm guessing Jay left because I never got an answer if he wanted to play over clean chords or distorted chords. So for everyone else who's still here, like learning scale shapes in it can absolutely help. Just being able to visualize what the notes are and just start, slapping stuff around and find things that sound good to you. But yeah, this is it definitely takes some getting used to. See, probably some not very friendly shapes either. So that could be a good scale shape right there. Switch back to the usual sound. That would be the first scale shape, or one you could do. 3 notes per string on this might be I don't know, it might be an ugly one to do. Could do it like that. There's 2 ways we could do this. So there's a kind of a convenient shape to learn. Duplicate that one. You go up here and see, so what's the next scale shape we can do? Is he starting on this note? Yeah, these are not going to be friendly at all. What? I gotta even skip starting on the F then. If we did, it might have to be like a 3 note per string thing on some of this. So we do that, that, and that. That's the D sharp, that's the D sharp. If we did that, we have to be like this, this, this. And then jump all the way up here for that. That's a weird one. How many students per week do I teach? Oh hell. Include video people. I can look that up real quick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're almost at the end here. It's almost 2 hours. Basically it's 2 hours. Is there any of these people ones I need to put in the retired people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Wait a minute. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You include the video correspondence people as 28. Oh yeah. Yeah, just make those 3 notes per string anyway. Why the hell not? We'll do this. Let me go back and that and that. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll have. I need this how many more times? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get your butt back up here. And let's move you. Get up there. Get up. There. Looks like there's 3 new high gain amps and like 6 bass amps. Well, the bass amps I could definitely get behind there, because maybe some of the high gain ones, I'm just so picky with the ones that I came across. Like most of the ones I've heard on here, I'm like, I don't care for. It took a while to find the one that I have settled with. It pays most of the bills. I got bigger bills to pay. Gotta make more, damn it. Now let's see. Because I just finished making these shapes here. Something I can post online, I guess. I don't know. What am I going to do with this stuff? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then it would have to go there. Plastidon, do you have a tab for it? Okay. Songster does seem to be the tab site of choice nowadays, doesn't it? No more going to Ultimate Guitar. That's still where I always go. A screenshot could work too. If you can send the link as well, that would be nice. Unless it's like a paid thing. God, this one. I was kind of thinking of ways you could use this. Is they finding patterns that your fingers like and sticking with that. Uh-oh. Songster's tab is wrong. Well, that's no good. Oh, no, one more to go. Starting with this one now. 1, 2, 3. That last really weird mode. Two, three. Wow. Yeah, gotta do that. I hope you don't mind, but it is 6 minutes past my cutoff point. We'll definitely make a point to check it out next week during the stream for sure. I hope that's okay. Jay left. I guess he hated my soloing over the chords I've never played over before. Damn it. Well, hey, we got some things there. You're on your way. Bueno. Es muy bueno. Es mi esposita. Alright, yeah, it's time for me to wrap it up here. But yeah, we'll definitely check out the rhythm thing you mentioned next time there. See what I can come up with for you. I'm exhausted. Nope, we're missing a note. There we go. Yeah, but I like finding little patterns that feel good to the fingers there. Looks like that's a good thing right there. It's basically just Phrygian at that point. That's a good pattern. Very closely, it's a lot like the Hungarian minor I like. If I wasn't basing that in the key of C, I definitely would have a way worse time playing that. Alright, cool. Well, we know what's on the docket next week, at least one thing. Oh, man. That is it for this week, everybody. Thank you, Plastodon, Deathworld, and Lord Potato, and Mr. Taylor. Thank you for coming in. Jay, if you ever watch this again, thank you for the suggestion. Probably post this thing online. You know, do a little blog entry on it. Be like, hey, we were asked about this. Here's some stuff. See if other people want more about or want to know more about it. But, yeah. Them's the chords right there. Some chords. We can do way more. E minor, F major, G augmented, A minor, B major with a flat 5, C major, D sharp suspended second with a flat 5. Goddamn. Alright, that's it. This stream is